In the first 2 months of the Biden presidency, 48%, nearly half of Americans, of the stories the media has reported about the Biden administration have also included President Trump in some way or another. This comes from a new study that was just released by the Pew Research Center. The media cannot seem to quit President Trump, and that includes CNN, and we know why, because without President Trump, the ratings have cratered. Reports from Nielsen show that the left-wing media outlets' numbers of viewers during prime time was down 22% and 48% in total daytime viewership. That was last month compared to April of 2020. And then on Tuesday, the Wall Street Journal also reporting that CNN President Jeff Zucker has finally acknowledged that primetime host Chris Cuomo made a mistake when he joined aides in advising his brother, Governor Andrew Cuomo, on how to handle those sexual harassment accusations against the governor. According to the report, Zucker told his employees during a town hall meeting, "I am not surprised that Chris had conversations with his brother, who wouldn't, but he did cross the line by doing it with his brother's aides present." But nothing has been done, though, about Governor Cuomo. He's still in office and still has no plan to step down. Instead, Nancy Pelosi, though, is introducing a January 6th commission. And New York prosecutors have seated a special grand jury to investigate President Trump's business dealings. So, you know, when your ratings are hurting, good time to have more investigations of the president, isn't it? Let's talk about this and welcome in Rod Blagojevich. He's the host of the Lightning Rod podcast, also the former governor of Illinois. Rod, great to see you.
Same here, John. Hello.
All right. So you and I have talked about this so often, and there's always so much more to talk about, how the media obsesses with certain people because they help their ratings. You being one of those people in the past. And we see that with President Trump as well. Nearly half of the stories about President Biden seem to include some backhanded attack on President Trump. Sometimes it's, full-fisted. And we also see the ratings tanking with President Trump not in them. We've seen Twitter's stock price tank as well without him on the platforms, a lack of interest in those places as well, although I think they've kind of recovered. But these are withdrawal symptoms the media is experiencing from President Trump, aren't they?
Well, they are. And I think it goes back to a deeper problem. They have a fixation on President Trump because he does bring ratings, because he was a strong president, a strong leader. Let's face it, historically, it's the strong presidents who are the ones the historians write about. Lincoln, Franklin Roosevelt, and I would argue President Trump in that group. And they're the ones who shake things up. And necessarily when you do that, you're going to create enemies and you're going to, ruffle a lot of feathers. And so that's the kind of thing that places like CNN like to report. But I think their problem is much broader than that. Let's just talk about the importance of a press for a second. A free press is vital to a democracy. A free press informs the people, the voters, and that strengthens democracy. But a fake press, a press that lies to the people, threatens to destroy democracy. And I believe CNN has lost so much credibility over the years with so many of their fake stories that the only ones that are left watching it are people who just have this, what you guys call Trump derangement syndrome. Without President Trump, there would be no CNN.
Well, yeah, and we've seen a lot of those folks actually tune out, not interested anymore, to hate watch whatever goes on CNN. Governor, great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.